Hey guys and girls, remember that scene from Indiana Jones when Indy goes, "Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I hate snakes." Well, this video is about fear. How you can fear less and be fearless. And this isn't just about fear, because overcoming some fears really isn't that important. But what is important is that if you can overcome just one fear, one thing you thought you couldn't do, it means every other thing which you think is impossible is, in fact, possible. And I'm going to show you how you, like me, can shift from living in fear to being free. How you can flip off and flip on fear. Because if you're out in the savannah having a fear of lions, anticipating and getting the heck out of there is a smart thing to do. Some fears are appropriate. But if you're scared of a teeny weeny little spider, or a teeny weeny little ant, or of snakes, or of people, good God, they're everywhere. If you have agoraphobia, or a fear of speaking, I'm going to show you a quick shift method for you to overcome fear so that you can just man up and woman up already. So I want you to think of your favorite fear. What could you do if you overcame that fear? A fear of public speaking, of snakes, of heights, of claustrophobia. Wouldn't it be nice if you were no longer the big chicken that everyone laughed at and everyone played tricks on, like hiding snakes under your pillow? And guys, wouldn't it be nice no longer to be afraid of women so you can just go after them already? And for business and relationships, what if you could let go of the past and move into the future? Because your beautiful brain is in your head. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's all in your head. You see, all your memories, they're not real events. They're representations created by our brain. We have all the sensory input, all the experience. And our brain filters out what it thinks isn't important and amplifies what it thinks is. Your brain is a meaning-making machine. And if you have fears which are no longer serving your purpose, you can change them. You can build a new direction, a new target in your mind. You see, if you're making pictures in your mind of you nervous and scared and freaking out before every time you go out on stage, or if you're seeing in your mind your relationship not working out because of fear, it's simply bad planning, but yet we do it all the time. You see, if you don't think of where you want to go, it's hard to get there. And if you're thinking, I don't want to worry, I don't want to fear, well, what do you want to do instead? And if you don't aim your brain where you want it to go, it's pretty hard to get there. Because your brain is purpose-driven. And if you forget your purpose, then you start to do stupid stuff. So, think of your favorite fear. The one that gets your skin to shiver and brings those butterflies in your tummy. And I want you to close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. And I want you to think of what it is that you fear. And if you're honestly thinking of that fear now with your eyes closed, I bet you've already begun to scare the crap out of yourself. And if you've done this honestly, I bet as you see your fear, your heart rate, your blood pressure has already increased. Now, what does this mean? This means that we're not afraid of what we think it is. We're afraid of the idea in our mind. And Dr. Bandler had one of these demonstrations, and before he brought this person up on stage, the guy was already wetting his pants in fear before even going up. Yet there was no spiders in the room. There was only this big, king-sized, lobster-sized spider in his mind scaring the crap out of him. Because fear is simply an idea that our brain blows out of proportion. And if you think of the thing that you fear, it's probably this big, bright, scary picture right in front of you. A mental image flying towards you, which, as you look at it, scares the crap out of you. Because that's exactly the strategy you want in order to fear, in order to feel bad. And if I were to have massive king-size crab spiders flying at me or gargantuan snakes flying in my mind, I'd be literally scared out of my mind too. I'd want to pop out of that. And in fact, just a few days ago, I was scared of snakes. And just wait till I show you the snake that I had wrapped around me. Talking about wrapping yourself around your fears. Because I used to have anxiety, I used to have panic attacks, fear of speaking. Geez, I used to be scared of holding tiny little toads. And I still have people who laugh at me because of it. And I want to share with you this quick shift method so that you can overcome fear. Now, before I show you how to overcome fear, I want you to know that it's simply teaching. And once you learn how, then you can do it yourself, and it becomes quite easy. So, here is me, NLP practitioner, day 6, overcoming my fear and phobia, and boy, was it a fun day. So, check it out. Here we go. It's day 6 of NLP practitioner here in London, and it's phobia day, and I'm going to be holding a humongous snake, and shit, I'm pretty freaking nervous here, but it's all good. Check out this puppy.
Side and the skin, amazing. Yeah, and the skin's got the flex to stretch.
Hey man, can you repeat that about what the snake can do fully grown?
Okay. The snake here, when fully grown, is capable of eating a 6-year-old child. At the moment, it's only capable of eating a 1-year-old child.
Ha imparato a sfidarsi
Don't hold it tight, just
e
support away.
semplicemente adesso
Oh my gosh, I never have thought I could do this. But she feels kind of nice.
dice non avrei mai pensato di poterlo fare, ma è una bella sensazione.
Take some weight on that head back there.
There we go.
And hold around to the camera.
So I officially did have a fear in the past of snakes, but
Effettivamente
Look at
avevo
this
una
sweetheart
paura
right
nel
here.
passato dei serpenti, ma guarda
geez,
cosa
you know
sta
what this
facendo.
means? If I can hold a snake,
E se
I can
posso,
hold anything.
se posso tenere su un
But I'll be
serpente.
wise to choose the not poisonous one, so you should do that too. Who's up next?
Ok, chi è il prossimo? Se
This is
posso
really
tutto fare
okay if
questo, pensa quante altre cose potrò
snake
fare.
don't mind?
L'importante è che non siano.
Yes, yes, yes. I touched that big freaking snake. Holy shit, I was scared, but you know what? I changed my whole representation in my mind. I saw myself doing it, and I just went up and I just did it, kept my breathing, heart calm, and there we go. So that's one other thing, one fear knocked down. I wonder what's going to be next. Well, you'll have to wait and see. So you've just seen me hold a gargantuan snake, wrap myself around it, in fact. And I had so much fun that I decided that I'd go hold a toad as well. And really, we only have 2 natural fears. A fear of loud noises and a fear of falling. And I'm just laughing when I hear Dr. Bandler talk about the movie Jaws, and I can just hear the theme song of mine. Dun 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 dun. That people would have fears of even going in a bath. And geez, there's no sharks in a bath, and it's all in the mind. And in fact, it is all in the mind. And I'm going to show you how you can take control of your mind now. So, here is a simple NLP exercise that you can do right now to overcome your fear. So, I want you to think of the thing that you fear. I want you just to gently close your eyes. And I want you to see the thing that you fear. And pull the image right up, right in front of you. And as you're looking at it, it's probably big, it's probably bright, and it probably has no borders. And just radiates out, because if we want to be fearful, we want to just radiate it all the way out so we can really scare the crap out of ourselves. And once you notice that was a crappy plan, is you can begin to change it now. So I want you to see the image in your mind, keeping your eyes closed. And I want you to strap a juicy border of your favorite color around that image now. Then what you're going to do in a second, real fast, is you're going to take that picture and you're going to shrink it all the way down to a size of a quarter. Then, just like on a TV, a brightness knob, you're going to blink it black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. And then I'm going to want you to do it again really fast. So, see the image in your mind and shrink it down. Blink it black and white. Now let's do it again really fast. See the image in your mind. Favorite color bordered around it. Shrink it down. Blink it black and white. Now, open your eyes. So, now, I want you to try to go back and think of that fear. I want you to notice what's changed. Now, if you can change just in a little second, I want you to change something else. I want you to see yourself exactly how you want to be. I want you to see yourself being calm, cool, collected, in control, and just not giving a shit. Because the truth is, most snakes, most spiders, most speaking events, it doesn't matter. If you go on stage and your mind starts going blank, you can just make shit up. Or you can just pretend that you're just taking a moment off, you're playing a stage, and you go back and you come back out again. Who gives a crap? It really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you start taking control. And so, I want you to begin really, really seeing how you want to be. Calm and control, not giving a shit, not being so damn serious. And I want you in your mind just to run through a few situations. Seeing yourself looking at little spiders or whatever it is. Seeing yourself in front of an audience, just being calm, collected, in control. Because the truth is, it's your brain, and you get to control it. And as long as you use it with purpose and aim towards this purpose, this direction of how you want to be, your brain will take you there. And it may take some work. Look at Picassos of the world and people, musicians, artists, writers, and I even know for myself, I've had to fail so many times, do Tai Chi moves so many times wrong until I get the subtle nuances and I get it right. And it looks like a masterpiece. So, this is just a quick shift method for you to begin taking control of your brain. And then, I want you to test this fear. I want you to put yourself in the situation and notice how your response changes. Now, I don't want you running off and touching tons of spiders and snakes. I want you to do what's appropriate, because it is appropriate to fear snakes and fear spiders and fear things in the appropriate context. But the key is you want to be the one driving the bus, in control. Now remember, you got to think of where you want to go in order to get there. You want to live with purpose and aim towards your purpose, so that way your brain can take you there. And if you're thinking, I don't want to fear, I don't want to worry, well, what do you want to do instead? What do you want to be irresistibly pulled towards? And the more you train your brain, the more you use your mind actively, the more you can put the past in the past and make the present your present to step into a new and brighter future right now. Now, to ensure that you firmly fear less, I'm going to do a second technique. Now, I want you to try to think of the thing which you used to fear in the past. And notice how it's already changed. But I want you to bring the picture right in the front of your mind. And then I want you to think of the image of how you want to be. Calm, cool, collected, in control. And I want you to take that picture of you, calm and in control, and just make it a tiny little thumbnail and put it down in the right lower corner of your mind. And then, really fast, you're going to see that picture of what you fear in front of you. You're going to shrink it down, all the way down, and you're going to blow up that cool, calm, collected picture of you acting the way you want to be. You want to make sure you do it really fast. So close your eyes now. See the crappy fear in front of you. Shrink it all the way down and blow up that image of how you want to be. And then go inside and do it again. And do it again, and do it again, and do it again 3 times, each time faster and faster. And then, after the last one, see yourself how you want to be, and just bathe in it. Let that good feeling flow through you. Notice how your body feels different. And with this feeling, keep amplifying it more and more and more. And with this new control, because you're doing it in control now, I want you to see in your mind all the new situations where you can act fearless now. See yourself in the variety of situations now, having made this change, and let your mind continue to run through them, continue to amplify that good feeling. And then I want you to just smile, for goodness sakes. The smile is irresistible, and I want you to try to hold it back in vain now. Look into my eyes and try not to smile. Good luck. Now, I want you to open your eyes. I want you to just take a deep breath in and out. And realize that it really is this simple. Simple as just playing and taking control of your brain. And I have people who actually get pissed off at how simple it is. And the person thinks you should be pissed off at is that past self. But it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you've been or what you've done. It matters where you're going. And where you're going is to a fearless future now that you are consciously using your brain for a change. It's pretty simple. Take all those big, bad, scary fears, shrink them down, blink them black and white, and replace them with images of how you want to be. And be sure to do it fast, because the brain learns fast. And as you do so, you can move to a future, a new, fearless future, where you become the type of person you want to be now.